Good morning. Come on, Max. It's garden tour time. But before we do that, I am going to show you how crazy the weather is. My back fence fell off. So the weather was so cold, windy, and it knocked my fence off. That's my neighbor's house right there. So there you go. See? There. Now let's check out what's going on with our succulents. I'm going to give you a succulent tour. First, we're gonna do a tour on my DIY projects. Well, the first one is this one, the 4x4 raised bed. I have a netting. See that one right there? I'm gonna go in the front. See that one? I covered it. My succulents are not going to freeze because it's been very cold, windy. So let's start. Let's see what this aeonium. There's only a little bit of freezing right there. And even the little ones, look, the little ones are not even, they're good. They're not even, they didn't even freeze. They're crasulas right by the rocks. And maybe I should go on this side. Let me move this. And the crasulas, see, look, they even having babies. Look, the sedum are having babies, and right there, all the way. And there's my friend. I still haven't named him. And Firestorm right there. Anicheveria, and the Fred Eyes. The Fred Eyes, the one that's really got hit is this one, Crassula, yes, the jade plant. That one, the Medusa, that's normal. But Aeonium is getting very stressed. They're very pretty. There's another Aeonium right here. I am planning to put some succulents in here and put some string of pearls, but I'm waiting until it gets warmer because I don't want my string of pearls to freeze. Look at the aeonium, and they're so pretty. Aloe right there. So they're all pretty and protected. They're still pretty. Let's go to the back. I put a stand right here. So that's the one that's holding the netting, and this one right there on the post. So it's gonna get protected until spring. I have her protected like that until spring. Now let's go to the greenhouse. Let's check out the front yard where I put most of my aeonium together. This one is Euphorbia lauricata. She's old. The next one I have here is the aloe, overflowing aloe in the pot. Aeonium. Let's go start my aeonium. I just know them by aeonium. I don't really know the specific name of the aeonium. It's kind of like my goal this year, to know every plant that I have, because they deserve to have a name and they deserve for me to know their name. So I'm gonna make that a goal. There it is. All I know is my favorite one is Sunburst Aeonium, but you don't tell them that. Another aeonium. All of these are aeonium. My Madagascar, the red aeonium, I didn't put it here because it's too sensitive and I don't want it to freeze because I don't really have a lot of it. These ones that are here, I have a lot of them. So, and these are more hardy, so that's why they are in the front of the greenhouse, which does not have any covering. These one are the one I did succulent arrangement a week ago that I did not want to cut, so I put the whole pot in there. I will put the link in the bottom. There's a hole there. I don't know what that is. This is Parawayensi, Graptopetalum parawayensi. There's a lot of babies right there. So what I'm gonna do in spring, when I can harvest them, I'm gonna slowly cut them. I'm gonna have to trim this plant because in harvesting them will make them healthy. Now this plant I got from the estate sale. So I made an arrangement. The hanging ones, which is the it's a firestorm. Yes, it's a firestorm. I did not cut them. So that was the original from the original plant. And the one over on the side, which is the green one, is the Sedum clavatum, rubber rose, or peas in a pod. Rubber rose. And then of course, mother of pearls, the ghost plant, or Graptopetalum parawayensi. That's what they call. There, that's peas in the pod, or rubber rose, or Sedum clavatum. They came out pretty nice, and the firestorm froze. So on here is the Sempervivum. She is also stressed, and there she is. What do you think? So pretty colors. And now onto the side of the house. This one is the project that I did a couple months back, and of course they're all freezing. I can't water them. They get water from the rain, so I'm just gonna fill them again once spring come, and they'll be pretty. So on this side, I'm still kind of working on it, but I'll just show you. That is my window from my dining room. I have some indoor plants. To see that when I look out from the dining room or from our breakfast nook right there, is right there, that window, I can see this little area where I have my succulents. I'll show you what I have in here. So those are Fred eyes. I have them in one big pot with aeonium, and of course crasulas right there, the jade, and look at my aeonium. It froze. And the sedum right here, there's always pretty. They love zone 9B, so they're always pretty. They're always gonna be pretty, cold or hot. It's a plant right there, succulent. And I have these little stairs. Let's have aeonium. Aeonium is very hardy. And this is the echeveria that I have in one of my video. I behead, and because it was so infested with mealybugs. So what I did, I behead, and look, see, there's the little babies already. See, sometimes beheading is really nice because it can create more babies, and not just creating more babies, make your plant healthy. That's firestorm sedum, another crassula, and my jade, another crassula right here, and they're flowering. What I found out is if you water your jade a lot in the summer, they will flower in the winter. And my variegated, another crassula. So crassulas are very hardy, and this one in the summer gets really hot, so that's why I'm planning to put all the crassulas in hardy plant, like this one, the Dismithiana, that one right there, that's very hardy too. And this plant, I'm not sure what the name, but they're hardy. This one, I is aeonium and aloe, crassula. These are all together, but I need to repot. I'll probably do that in the spring. And there's aloe right there. So when I look out, there's aeonium. This one it froze, see? Right now, we're just gonna hang in there and let's see who's going to survive with all this freezing weather and cold wind. So it's kind of like whoever survived, then that's what we're gonna work on in the spring. So if you're looking at it from the window, it goes like that. You see that little spot right there. Now this is my living room window. On the living room window, I started working on this, just cleaning up, start my spring cleaning early, but I put a little shelf where I hang string of pearls. I'm planning to put very light pots in here. String of pearls, calico kitten, string of hearts, all the hanging plants I'm going to try to put in there, but I can't do that yet because it's still winter and they're all going to freeze if I replant them right now. But I'm getting ahead because once spring comes, we won't have enough time. Okay, let's move on. This one is Echeveria pulvinata, Rosie Hansen chick. She is very red. It's like a velvet red. This one is the beautiful variegated aloe. The babies are really yellow, but then when they grow a little bit bigger, they turn into variegated. Of course, the Ionium kiwi, the ghost plant. I like to mix them together in one pot because they look prettier that way. If I have to put them in one pot, then I'm gonna need a lot of pots. This one is Calico Kitten. This all the way to the top shelf, and she's very hardy. I forgot the name of the other one, but there she is. She's still beautiful even if it's still winter. And of course the little ones, I love little ones in the little pots. I have them. This shelf is getting rusted. I need to paint them. My poor Aeonium lily pad. She is just frozen. I think she's freezing from cold. And the yellow pot is cotyledon. I don't know how to pronounce that. Cotyledon. The one is the ruby red. And the Echeveria on the heart plant that my daughter gave me for Valentine's. Let's keep on going. Let's go on this side. It's a jelly bean, and she is very, very red, deep red. And she's really exposed to cold and hot weather because she does not have netting on top. But she's still a beauty. And my ghost plant is fat. And the Graptopetalum. On this side are the small pots. They are protected because I have netting on this side. So I'm going to continue with the tour. I'm going to turn the music on and let you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching.